Hey beautifuls, it's Tiffany again, and today I want to talk to you guys about medication safety. But before I start, I just wanted to say sorry that I haven't been making any videos lately. I've just been really busy and going through stuff. But yeah, I just wanted to hop on here real quick to talk about this so that I can help inform you guys a little bit if it even is new information to you guys. But so what made me want to talk about this was the fact that somebody that I love and is like dear to me is on antidepressants, and he asked me over the summer if anyone, well, he asked me and other people if we had any 5-HTP pills. And 5-HTP is a supplement that you can buy over the counter, where like all the vitamins and like stuff like that are in the pharmacy. That's where you can get it. And you don't need a prescription, you don't need anything. And so I had some, so I was like, oh yeah, sure. I didn't think about it. And honestly, I didn't know about it. I never learned about it in school yet because, yeah, we just haven't talked about it yet. But we actually learned it today, which is what prompted me to make this video. I've been wanting to make this video for a while, but it just kind of like pushed me to make it. And yeah, hopefully like it just helps somebody with this information. Hopefully that's all I want, is to help somebody like avoid any issues with their medications or whatever. Like, I'm not gonna go into full detail about everything because, I'm still in school, I'm still learning stuff. So I don't know like every single thing to know about every single drugs. But so back to the story. So 5-HTP are supplemental pills that you can get over the counter. No prescription, nothing. And what it's used for is many indications, but I don't think there's really that many studies to support it enough in a way. But yeah, don't quote me on that. But so one of the indications for it is to like increase or to help with depression. So how it works is supposedly it increases serotonin levels in your body. So that's what antidepressants do as well. So when you're taking antidepressants and you're taking 5-HTP, it's increasing your serotonin levels way too much, and it can lead to serotonin syndrome, which you can look it up. I didn't know what it was, but the person that was taking the antidepressants kind of went through it. It was a mild form. Sorry. It was a mild form of it. But sorry. Let me just. It was a mild form of serotonin syndrome, but when I first heard about it, I didn't know anything about it. So I really got scared because when I looked it up, it said that it can be fatal if it's severe, and I was freaking out because if something had happened to him, then it would have been my fault because I gave him the 5-HTP pills, and like even though I didn't know, it's like scary to think that something I did could have led to him dying or being in the hospital or anything like that. So that's why I wanted to talk about this. And then so I where was I going? Sorry. I'm kind of just talking off the top of my head. But oh yeah, so he started experiencing like diarrhea and like sweating, shivering. That's some of the symptoms of serotonin syndrome. And he was like throwing up because I think he wanted to get it out of his system. But yeah, he didn't realize it as well. But I don't know, it was really scary. He was like shaking and stuff like that. And then more severe symptoms can lead to seizures and stuff like that. Um, yeah, you can look it up if you want. But I just think that it's really important to talk about it because there's so many supplements and like herbal medications, over the counter medications that like can be fatal, especially when you don't really know anything, like for example the 5-HTP and taking antidepressants or any some other supplements can react with other prescription medications and stuff like that. So I think it's really important to, when your doctor or your pharmacist asks you if you're taking any medications, that you need to remember that they're not just asking about prescription medications, that they're asking about supplements, over the counter medications, and like herbal medications. Like, you need to remember that because I don't know if they ask you specifically including those things, but I feel like a lot of times people only think about the prescription medications and then they don't mention it. And then, you know, they're the professionals, they're the experts, and they'll know if it'll interact with anything. So I think mentioning them, like, just to be safe so that they know what you're taking, and then that they can either tell you to stop taking that or adjust to what you need. So yeah, that's one important thing that I wanted to talk about. So, definitely if you're going to start trying to take something that's over the counter or supplement or herbal that doesn't need a prescription, definitely go talk to your pharmacist first or your doctor, but probably your pharmacist, because your pharmacist will probably know better, just because we're experts in, I mean, not we, because I'm not a pharmacist yet, but because pharmacists are experts in medication. So definitely try to ask your pharmacist first before starting some new medication, because I think it's really important. And also, I learned in class today that if you're an alcoholic, like you drink alcohol like every day, like a lot of alcohol, then you shouldn't be taking Tylenol. And I didn't know that. Like, I know you're not supposed to take Tylenol with alcohol, but even if you're not drinking alcohol, but you're an alcoholic, it can be fatal. And I just think that's an important thing to know for you or your loved ones. So, I'm making this video so that people will know, and you can share this video or not, but really just, you don't need to. You just need to, I just want you guys to tell people about these certain things so that they can avoid it and not be hospitalized, not face these like bad adverse effects or even die. Like, I just want to help as many people avoid these issues. And then another thing is with antibiotics. I'm sure all of you guys who have been on antibiotics know this because they should stress this, but I was dumb and young and I was taking an antibiotic. I'm pretty sure I finished the regimen, but I didn't know how serious it was. And maybe some of you or your friends or somebody like will just kind of brush it off. But it's really important for you guys to finish your antibiotic regimen, like for the full, even if you start feeling better, you need to finish how many pills that you were prescribed, because if not, it can cause problems later in life, and that's really scary. And so yeah, that's important. If you're ever on an antibiotic or know somebody who's on an antibiotic, let them finish their full all of their pills, even if they start feeling better. So that's one thing. And then what else? I don't know, there's just a lot of things that can happen when you're taking medications. So, if you're not sure about something, definitely ask your pharmacist. It's better to be safe than sorry about any of this. And, that's what pharmacists are there for, to answer your questions and to help you. And, obviously none of us, or none of the pharmacists, or anyone really, like, wants you to, like, die from medication interactions or whatever. So, yeah, definitely talk to somebody. And if they don't know, like, if the pharmacist doesn't know off the top of their head, they'll research it for you and get back to you. So, I think it's really important to just inform your pharmacist about whatever medications you're taking, because you don't want anything bad to happen. And I don't want anything bad to happen to you guys. And, yeah. I think that's it. I feel like I'm missing something, but, hopefully I got everything. If you have any questions, I can try to answer them, but definitely consult your pharmacist before taking new drugs that aren't prescription, because when they're prescribed, usually it'll go through them, if unless you're going through different pharmacies, but usually it'll go through them if you're using the same pharmacy, so they'll know if there's an interaction. But when you're taking over-the-counter stuff that doesn't need to go through a pharmacist, then it's really dangerous. You never know what's gonna happen. And yeah, I just want all of you guys to be safe when you're taking medications. And there was something else that I wanted to talk about. I don't know. Just tell whoever you love about these things. Like, just make sure that you read the labels correctly, read all the dosings, make sure you're taking the right medications. If you're taking more than one medication, make sure you're doing the right dose and every day. Like, and if you're not sure about how you're supposed to be taking a medication, definitely ask your pharmacist. Even if you ask them 500 times, like, they're there to help you. So just ask your pharmacist if you're unclear about your directions on how to take something, or if you have any questions at all about your medications, definitely go through them. Yeah, even though, like, you might feel like you're annoying, but it's better to be safe. And yeah, anyways, I think that's it. I hope you guys are having a good day, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.